Alright, so it's finally happening, people. Star Wars Visions just came out. Anime meets Star Wars, and wow, does it look wild, fantastic, and bursting with imagination. This is new territory for Star Wars, so you may be wondering what you need to know before watching this series. This video won't contain any spoilers for the series itself, but we'll be getting into a few things you should know before watching Visions that can enhance your enjoyment of this unique Star Wars experience. So, let's get into it. First off, a brief rundown of what Visions actually is in case this is your first time hearing about it. Visions is an anthology of anime episodes celebrating the world of Star Wars. This series of 9 animated shorts were created by 7 Japanese anime studios. James Waugh, the executive producer of the series and VP of Lucasfilm, says this, quote, "Lucasfilm is partnering with 7 of the most talented anime studios in Japan to bring their signature style and unique vision of the Star Wars galaxy to this inspired new series." Waugh goes on to say that, quote, "Their stories showcase the full spectrum of bold storytelling found across Japanese animation, each told with a freshness and a voice that expands our understanding of what a Star Wars story can be, and celebrates a galaxy that has been such an inspiration to so many visionary storytellers." So this series is not only a celebration of Star Wars, but a completely new take on the Star Wars story. Another thing to note is that the creators of these anime shorts are all big Star Wars fans. This wasn't a requirement going into the project, but it is definitely important. Jackie Lopez, one of the executive producers of Visions, said, quote, "Each one of these studios were huge Star Wars fans. It was very easy for them to jump in and do what they do within our universe." This really helps to know that although this will be something unique to Star Wars, that this series is made by Star Wars fans for Star Wars fans. Another important thing to know is that Visions is not canon, and this was intentional. Waugh described how they, quote, "wanted to give these creators a wide creative berth to explore all the imaginative potential of the Star Wars galaxy through the unique lens of anime." He says, quote, "We realized we wanted these to be as authentic as possible to the studios and creators who are making them, made through their unique process in a medium they're such experts at. So the idea was this is their vision, riffing off all the elements of the Star Wars galaxy that inspired them. Hopefully to make a really incredible anthology series unlike anything we've seen before in the Star Wars galaxy." An interesting fact, the producers were initially a little more hesitant to branch out quite so far, but one of the first pitches they received from Studio Colorido actually changed their mind. Tatooine Rhapsody is a self-described rock opera style film, and Waugh said this incredibly unique concept, quote, "allowed us to go, you know what, that's what Visions is going to be about." Tatooine Rhapsody went on to influence the scope of the whole Star Wars Visions project. Waugh said that they decided to, quote, "roll the dice," and tell stories that we couldn't tell anywhere else. Although this series won't fit into the timeline, as the name Visions suggests, this could be giving us a glimpse into a possible future of the franchise. Now, if you know anything about anime, you'll know that fans have very strong preferences when it comes to subbed versus dubbed. Thankfully, there's something here for everyone. The stories will come with their original Japanese voice actors with subtitles, but for those people who choose to watch it in English, the voice actors are top-notch, including Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Lucy Liu, David Harbour, George Takei, Alison Brie, Jordan Fisher, and even Tamara Morrison, who will be appearing to voice Boba Fett in one of the episodes. A last thing to note about this series is that although this technically is new territory for Star Wars, it's not actually that unexpected. To some, this series is a long time in coming. To understand why this anthology is kind of a big deal, you need to go back a bit to the inception of Star Wars. As you may know, when George Lucas first envisioned Star Wars, he pulled from all kinds of different influences like westerns, science fiction, and silent fighter pilot movies. But he also pulled heavily from Japanese samurai movies like those from director Akira Kurosawa, like Seven Samurai and The Hidden Fortress. Although Star Wars and anime may seem like a strange pairing at first glance, it is actually the perfect homage to some of Lucas's original and strongest inspirations for the Star Wars films. In conclusion, Star Wars Visions promises to stay true to what George Lucas originally envisioned for Star Wars, containing elements of everything we have come to love and expect from these stories, but forging into new imaginative territory. So whether you are a die-hard anime fan, casual viewer, or know absolutely nothing about anime, as long as you love Star Wars, chances are there will be something here for you in Visions. If I were you, I would definitely give this series a watch. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. My wife and I are just a couple of simple Star Wars fans trying to make our way in the galaxy. If you want to see our full breakdown of the entire Visions series, including more of the latest in Star Wars, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope to catch you on the next video, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.